Can you guys hear me now? Okay, let's take a look at the markets. And let's go ahead and let the group know that we're live. What's up, man? Just dinging the Discord right now to see if anyone is free to join. Hey, Ruben. Hey, FitJump. Good morning. Is the music all right? I can't hear the music. I just have it on that streaming software going, so it's just for y'all, so it's not too boring. Okay, so I'm not going to trade the Express. Let's just trade the two evaluations. I made 970 bucks on the Express, and I don't want to blow it right now. Cool. The market looks like it's just bouncing off the 50 MA. Oh, I mean the 21 EMA. So we have the 9 EMA right here, the 21 as a yellow one. Then this light blue one is going to be the 50 SMA. Purple one is going to be the 200, and orange is VWAP. So we're sitting a little bit too far away from VWAP for me to go into a trade. It's looking like more of a short position since we've strayed away so far from VWAP. But we're also hanging above the 9, so I'm not going to go into a long either. So real bullish right now. Where'd my phone go? Yeah, it's looking really pushy. It looks like it wants to push up. I had on my Express, my XFA this morning. Actually, last night, around midnight, I had a long position right here at 1800. And I told myself I was going to hold it the whole night. And I never did. Would have been a nice about $2,000-$3,000 that trade. That Neo January is at 30%. Let me see what mine is at. All right, let's open up the Robinhood account and see if we're up any money. Oh, geez. I'm still hanging around about $21,000 on this, so we're just going sideways on the week. Neo, I have some DJT and Neo. Let me see if I can scoot it over for y'all. If I zoom in, zoom out. No. Okay, well I can't scoot over for y'all. Look at the Neo call. We are up $1,570 in market value. Today's return is $192. Neo's currently trading at $5.92. My average cost for this contract is $110 and it's worth $197 right now. Total return of 79%. We still got a long time on this contract too. Let's zoom in on the contract. So on the 3-month, that contract went down to 77 cents, 87 cents, 77. We bought in around $1, pretty much right here. $1.10 to $1.20. Caught the bottom. At one point, that was an $11 contract, a $5 contract. So this trade is good. I'm up 600 bucks, so happy with that. Everything else is looking good. I have some covered calls I need to sell, it looks like. So I'll just keep holding. If we go up to like 100, 200%, I might sell 1 or 2 off, get some money back and take some risk off, but I wouldn't mind if just holding it, and if Neo keeps going up, I'll just execute the contracts and take the shares too. What I spend on the contract? I spent $110 each, and I bought 8 of them. Yeah. It's only been 1 week. We still have 6 or 7 months left on these. So I'll give it a chance. And this is just money that I had from selling covered calls. So it's just money I made from premium, and I was just flipping the money over a little bit more. Look at that, market go. Yeah, I should have just scalped it and went long. We bounced right off the 21. It's like a perfect bounce right there too. Well, let's take a look at, what was it, Take Profit Trader. Fund future traders. Let's get it in a little bit. So this one, I saw that you can buy pretty much a funded account and make money the first day. Minimum days until your first withdrawal is 0 days. I believe if you do a 50K account, the only difference between this and Topstep is that it has a trailing drawdown. Well, it has an end of day trailing. We do a 3,000 profit target, 120 a month. I'm not sure if that's with the coupon or not. It doesn't have an intraday drawdown. We may try a 150 account, maybe just a 50 account. It's 120 bucks, and you can withdraw from the first day. Daily loss 1100, end of day trailing drawdown. I believe Topstep had some news today as well. Let's see if they released it. One step, no nonsense. Prove that you can earn money. Yeah, I believe if you hit that threshold of $3,000 that same day, you can just keep going. There's no like maximum that you can make in a day. So imagine you take one trade and it goes like $9,000. It has to have some sort of catch to it. Take a look at it later. What's that, Ruben? About 8,000? I spent about $1,000. Let's see. Wait. 8 calls at $110, so 880 bucks. It's about $1,000 worth about 1,500. Nice little trade. I thought that was a pretty high probability trade, so went into it. Really couldn't lose. That's what you want, really. And there are a couple other stocks I like. I really like Tesla, where it's at. So I may get into some Tesla calls as well. But we could be a little patient. Alright, the market has a nice little red candle. We're trying to push below the 21. If we push below the 21, we can get into a short position. Trade it all the way down to VWAP. It's already moving, so I can't get in. Let's try. Man, that's a bad fill. No. I was gonna get into a short, but it didn't get filled. It's already taken off without me. Well, my intuition was right. Just didn't get into the trade on time. All right, we'll just let that play out. So how y'all doing today? In the chat, can you write red or green today? I'm pretty much break even. I had one trade this morning and looks like it took 170 profit on it. Minutes. Hey, Anthony. Oh, it's trailing drawdown on take profit. It trails unrealized gains, so you have to be careful. Yeah, so it seems like sort of like Apex and Topstep put into one. Second. I think we might trade it. If I don't do well on this Topstep Express account, I may look into Apex. The Topstep's so nice, and they have their live stream and all that good stuff. It sounds like it's a pretty solid business. I like it. A short position would have been perfect entry. I was hoping it would come back up and back test. So we had that move down. I was hoping the next candle we can come back up to back test maybe the 9 EMA. Then we go into a short position. But we have some buyers here down at the 50 EMA. This may be that back test where we can get into a short. All right, we're coming back up to test the 9. If we get a little bit of rejection, we can probably go in short. See if they want to just push it above. It's breaking over the 9 pretty easily. Alright, so pretty much nothing's happening. We had a little bit of volatility at open, but nothing now. There's no crazy large moves or anything yet. Alright, let's check the economic calendar. Nothing too crazy Monday, Tuesday, nothing easy either. It's not until Thursday we have unemployment claims and a 30-year bond auction. Looks like this week's just going to be a pretty just boring week on the markets. Alright, so we still have VWAP down below. I'm still going to be leaning a little bit short right now, but I'm not too confident in going short. We do have a nice move down here. We can draw a Fibonacci. Draw it to the wicks up here, the bodies up here. We could still retrace down to like this 18,078 area. Let's draw a little shape. It's like a 50% retracement would be around here. Alright, we're coming down to that 50% retracement. If you guys are, if this is helpful for y'all, can you go ahead and type yes in the chat room for me? The people on TikTok as well. Cool. So we're touching this little retracement area. Had a nice little wick down. Some buyers are sitting right there waiting to buy it up. And you see these little skinny candles? It means it wicked down really quick and then some buyers came in, bought it up. So we're trading up a little higher. We could have put a buy limit, put one like this, and just set it right there at the 50% fib. And if we would have bought, would have got that little would have caught this candle, which would have paid off pretty well. It would have been a perfect buy zone. All right, we're testing the 50. It looks like they're just trying to decide what they want to do right here. little bit of rejection. We may keep leaning short on this. I'll put an order here to see if we can get a fill. I'm gonna keep this really tight. It didn't quite fill my order. It's just a few ticks off on that candle. It's still a little bit choppy though. For the first hour market open, it's not really too big of movements. We're coming back up to test the 21. We're breaking above the 9 a little bit. It looks like just a chop zone, not really too tradable unless you're just in and out really quick. Morning. Where's that thing I bought? All right, so I bought I opened up another Topstep account and we're gonna trade it using this tool. This little indicator that I bought. Manual indicator. We'll trade it right at 9:30 and see what the indicator says. Yeah, it's a manual indicator. You'll see it. What's up, Aeon? You just got funded? Nice. Which company and which account size? Thanks to my comments. Yeah, we're just trying to predict the market directions. And just I'm just saying what's on my mind and just giving you some trade ideas. The 50K is now at 53,000 on Topstep. Very nice. Yeah, so spotting these trends is easy. It's just spotting the entries. It's a little bit tougher. Yeah, we got, obviously it's trying to make some sort of downtrend right here. But we're also breaking above it. So it's actually more sideways action, which is really tough to trade. This Fibonacci bounce was actually decent call out. That would have been a perfect entry, and I usually trade the retracements. So how I found this bounce zone right here, and it wicked down there perfectly. It's a bullish Fibonacci bounce. I drew the Fibonacci retracement here from the bottoms. What is that? 18,045. I drew it up to these highs that we made this morning right here at 18,101. And we saw that, well, actually that's not right. I must have drawn it to one of these highs. Either way, the fib was sitting around here on whatever line that we drew. And then it did bounce exactly at that point. And now we're still bullish. A break below it, we would have came down to VWAP in the 200. But if you look at all these moving averages, they're all just chilling right on top of each other. Very nice. The 50,000 account on Topstep, you can make some good money on that. So my express funded the first day. I made $1,000 on that. And I'm looking to make maybe 1,000 a day, maybe even lose 1,000 a day on the express on the XFA. But I want to go a little bit on the risky side with this account. So here's it's supposed to change. So this is the original Topstep account I traded. It's at $53,010. So I made the profit target in 1, 2, pretty much 3 trading days. But I believe I traded both of these on the same day. So it's actually only like 48 hours where I got funded on this. So we made 850, 1,042, and I'm guessing about 1,200 to pass the combine real quick. Brought me to the Express account, and I only have 1 day of trading on it. I may try to trade it later after the stream. Made 970 bucks, and that was Friday, I believe. So off to a good start. Want to build a little bit of buffer, maybe get it up to $4,000 or $5,000 if possible. In the meantime, I'm going to open up some more evaluation accounts and just keep passing more evals. But congrats on yours. So for the evals, I'm trading a lot more aggressive until we get funded, and then you can stick to your plan when you get funded and just treat it a little bit more carefully. Alright, so they are trying to establish this little downtrend. We had a little pivot point up here, broke to the downside. The movements aren't as distinct as I'd like. So as far as like if the market is establishing a trend for today, it doesn't look like it's a trendy day. It may just consolidate sideways all day today. Possibly even all week. There's not really much happening this week. Yeah, so Ian has one more account. It was a 49,000 from last Friday, and now sitting at 51,000. Oh, there's 2 FOMC speakers today. I'm guessing it wasn't that big of a deal. I only put like whatever is red would show up. Let me filter out those events. Show the orange and yellows too. Oh yeah, there's Barkin at 1250. Hopefully that helps the market move a little bit. So we really need movement. I don't care where it moves. We just need some sort of volatility and some sort of movement. Make it a little bit easier. So now sitting at 51,000 on another combine. Made 2,000 profit. Hope to make 2,000 to 53,000 again today. Will it not account? I can't remember. It's just your best day. It can't be more than, I don't know, 2 times. Just try to keep it under 1,500, I believe. Either way, the Topstep dashboard will tell you exactly what you can make. Yeah, I guess on the calendar I should have expanded and showed more, but I only filter it out to show whatever like has a big impact. Yeah, we have 2 members speaking. We got Barkin at 1250. What time is it right now? 10. Oh, it's gonna be 1150 if you're in Texas like me. Then we have Fed Williams at 1 p.m. or at noon if you're in Central Texas. Tuesday we got the cash rate. Oh, that's in Australian. I was about to say that I've never actually heard of that. I really paid attention to that. European sales. Maybe this will help like the evening futures markets when these are released. But as far as for the style that I trade, we're just trading price action, momentum, and all that. Using moving averages. you don't really have to worry too much about what's going on in the economy. Like, I have a general idea of like interest rates and FOMC talks and all that good stuff, but it doesn't really affect like what I'm going to be doing as far as trading wise, because I'm just using moving averages and price action. That way I don't have to sit there and think about the economy, and it can really stress you out. Okay, it's 9:30. Y'all want to see this new manual indicator I got? So I opened up this other account. Has no trades in it. We're gonna this magic 8 ball right here. All right, so we're gonna ask the magic 8 ball if we should go. This is a perfect time. Should we go long or short? All right, should I go long on this trade? The outlook is not so good, so we're going short. It's 9:30. Let's go ahead and go to 2 shorts. This is another evaluation that we just opened up. And let's see. If it gets stopped out, we'll just do the exact same thing tomorrow at 9:30 and see how the magic 8 ball does. That's not gonna work. All right, I'm gonna let that trade run. Let's go back to the other account. Oh, actually, we can just watch it. I wish I could leave I wish I could rename this account. All right, Magic 8 Ball account had a really bad entry. Hey, people trade with moon phases and all sorts of things, so why not trade with the Magic 8 Ball, right? Yeah, we'll do it. Magic 8 Ball will be every day at 9:30. I figured it's 30 minutes after the bank orders and the big news comes out. Market sort of calmed down. Magic 8 Ball is negative $350 on that account. All right, so we'll try it again tomorrow and see if it can make up for that loss. All right, back to this account. The flat earthers of trading. Watch some flat earther be like the number one trader. He made 100 on the 8 ball trade. Man, it's still just chopping. I feel like I kept the go back to that account. Let's go back in. I feel like that stop loss was too tight, and I feel like that entry was horrible. If I would have went in right at 9:30, it'd still be in the trade. So let's just do one contract. Let's get it back in. All right, we're coming back up to test the 9. It looks like it wants to break above the 9. Topstep has a promotion going on. Let's take $19 for a 50K account. All right, we'll let the Magic 8 Ball do its thing. I'm gonna do some Topstep stuff. Let me go ahead and ping the Discord. Prop firms, Topstep. $87% off. Topstep X. This Magic 8 Ball, man, he's not really doing his research. All right. All right, if everyone goes to Topstep, you can get 87% off of your combine if you use Topstep X. Real trading, real discount, Stop at X, trading discount. Let's see how much that brings everything to. Make sure it doesn't give out my credit card info real quick. Okay, it hides some info. So if you go to Topstep, let's see how much it brings the 50K combine down to. Topstep X, apply the coupon code, save 30 bucks. It only comes down to $19 a month. If you know my last 50K evaluation account, I spent $50 plus 150 activation, and it's at $1,000 right now. So that's about what, 400-500% return. Imagine spending 20 bucks, and then after you withdraw money on it, I believe you get your $150 back for the activation fee. So that brings the 50K trading account to $19. Let's see how much the 150 is. This might be a time for me to open up some 150 accounts. I saw that they were going to release something on May the 6th, but I wasn't sure what it was. This is a pretty good deal. So the 150 account, I remember we used to pay quite a bit of money, $200 to $300 for these. Then they lowered the price down to 150. Their website's going a little slow right now. Everyone must be getting it. You use their platform, Topstep X. It brings it down to about $119 a month for a 150K account. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open up a couple of these. If you guys want to do this, make sure to go to the Discord and click on that alert that I did. I posted up the link, and it uses our affiliate link as well. It doesn't really hurt you, but it does help me out, and it helps me just keep streaming. Just trade, Keegan says, just trade low time frames for scalps. Easy. All right, so right now we are making a trade with this Magic 8 Ball. He said to go short. It's not looking so hot for him. He's gonna have a rough day today. But he'll come back tomorrow and try to make it back. Does the promo require a code? Yes, the code is gonna be Topstep X. So I'm gonna go ahead, maybe after the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and open up a couple 150 accounts if I can. I don't know how many accounts I'm allowed to have. All right, Magic 8 Ball account, not looking so hot. He just lost on 2 trades. We'll go back to our regular everyday account. I should just be an astrological trader. It'd be a lot more entertaining, wouldn't it? All right, I'm trying to sign up for my accounts, but it looks like everyone's flooding their website right now. All right, the market looks a little bit pushy. Some sort of support area here. Demand zone, creating what looks like almost like a bull flag. Topstep's website not quite working. You know, I think that was wrong. Let's see how much the 150 account comes out to be. It shouldn't be $119. It should be, what, 87% off? Maybe, oh, maybe it's only for the 50K account. Never mind. I should have just opened it right then and there while I still had a chance. Oh, it says any Topstep X account. So for the 150 account, Is that 60 bucks or something? Let's see, calculator. $149 a month times, was it 80%? 87? No way. .87. Does that come out to like 30 bucks for a 150 account? Is that right? They're basically giving away money. Like, these prop firm deals are it's so crazy how competitive it is and how much money people, how much opportunity we have. Low risk, high reward. I used to go into SPX and IndieX contracts on options, and I'm spending what, $3,000, $6,000 a trade. Finally, AMC just announced it'll pay its debt fully soon. Bye bye. Welcome in everyone that's in YouTube right now. Can you guys click the like button for me and help it with the YouTube algorithms? I'm making some good content right now. I'm like really satisfied with the videos I've made. I'm doing like a recap of my trading session. Unfortunately, today's trading session is not as good, but once I start trading a little bit more aggressively, I'll have some good content to put on YouTube. And hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes as well. All right, Topstep. You choose Topstep X right here. We are going to go ahead and select the 150 trading combine. Comes out to $149 a month. If you type in the code Topstep X, press apply. Saves $30. Get up to 87% off. What? Let's see how much that's still a good deal. $120. 100K account. Originally $99. Website's messing up quite a bit. Everyone's opening up accounts. Hopefully it's not a limited time. I could try it again later today. We're just trying to look at it together here on stream. All right. 100K Topstep X promo code Topstep X. $69 a month for a 100K account. I feel like they did that on purpose. And then for the 50K account, we did it a little bit earlier. It came out to $19.99, and I like that deal. The only thing with the 50K account is if you're gonna go aggressive and just you're gonna blow accounts, you could do this one because it's only 19 bucks. And then, but once you go to activate it, every account is 150 bucks to activate. So if you get this to a funded level, your bang for the buck isn't as good as a 150K account. So if you're going to trade good and get funded, you can go straight to the 150 and just trade it nice and safe. But if you want to do 50K accounts, if you're a little bit new, it's beginner friendly. And you can still make good money. Like I have my 50K account right here. It's sitting at $1,000 profit right now. I'll go on the website later. It's like really laggy. All right, the markets are still just trading a little bit sideways. You can catch these movements if you're just scalping. Appreciate the sub. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube. It really helps out. Studio. Potential breakout here. It's trying to. There is a lot. So let's say there's supply right here. It looks like there's a little bit of demand up top. So it's just trading within these little zones, a little range. Range trading really sucks. Like that's not really a spot you want to be going aggressively. You can probably just size down trade if you're used to trading 3 contracts and maybe do 1 contract right there until we break either above or below, and then we'll start getting some movement. Right now it's just algos and just people just going in and out. There's nothing really there's no news to move the market as well. So yeah, we're just trading within a range. If you get funded on a 50K and build up the balance, will they allow you to increase your position limits? I believe if you start making a lot, well, we're starting to move on the markets. If you start making a lot more money, you can submit a request or ask one of the members if you can either position limits. Well, yeah, there's a scaling plan, and there's scaling plans. You don't really want to go any heavier than what they recommend. But you can. I heard that you can request like a bigger drawdown. If you're on a 50K account, it's usually $1,000, and then you're out. If you have a big enough buffer in your funded account, you can ask them like, "Hey, can you set it at 2,000 or 3,000 for my max loss for the day?" But it's just on a case-by-case basis, so that's something for Topstep to answer. Mr. Turner, Joshua is up 1,300 on his 50K account. I would say minimum would be to bring that account up to $2,000. But I also had a funded account that I brought up to $1,200, and then I withdrew $600 out of it. But once you do that first withdrawal, you can't. Your max loss is going to be just at $0. You lose that extra $2,000 buffer for your max loss limit. I'd say just keep growing it. That's what my opinion. So we came down pretty aggressively. It does look like the shorts are pretty strong here. But we're still just within these little zones, so not really too much movement. Because you can't really go short here because we didn't break below that zone. And we can always work up to this top one. Here comes the big bear flag break. It could. Everyone on TikTok, if you're liking the stream, can you go ahead and double tap your screen for me? Got 70 people in here on TikTok. We have a couple people on YouTube as well. We're at 37 on YouTube. That's pretty good. I think the algorithm likes me. I think they like consistency, so. And if you aren't following me on TikTok, feel free to press the follow button. So if you want to see the full screen, we do have it on YouTube as well. If you join the Discord, I have my YouTube link. Full screen. Go to Quick Trades, YouTube. I'm sure you could just search it or something. Appreciate the follows, guys. Alright, so we're still just trading within these two zones. It's going to be more like a support resistance, supply demand zone. For full screen, search Quick Trades on YouTube. Appreciate the follow. So yeah, I used to stream quite a bit on TikTok and YouTube, and then I sort of stopped for a while. So I know the key to getting more viewership and all that is just consistency and just posting content, just streaming when you say you're going to stream. So we're going to be live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for the first 2 hours of market open. Unless something happens, like I was about to not stream today because my wife and my daughter, they both have food poisoning. They ate something bad. I got lucky, and I guess I didn't eat whatever it was. So my daughter's all throwing up everywhere this morning. I didn't get any sleep. I've been sort of a zombie. And then on top of that, I ran out of coffee. Like what I'm drinking is just this what is it called? Liquid IV. It's like some sports mix that you mix with some water. But then I was gonna go fishing a little bit later today, and it's windy outside, so nothing's really working in my favor today. On top of that, my Magic 8-ball trade was negative $400. It's one of those days, you know? Case of the Mondays. Market is boring today. We're just trading within these two zones, range-based trading. So if you look at NQ, we're trading between 18,110 and 18,090. So within, what, 20 points. My thoughts on ARM this week. I'm not sure what that is. Sounds like some defensive stock or something like that. Look at the Robinhood account. So on Robinhood, we are sitting around $20,801. On the week, it's up $2,080. Month to date, or within the last month or something, I guess 30 days, it's gonna be $5,700 profit on that. On the past 3 months, we've just been hovering around from 17,000. At one point, it went up to 23,000. Then we dropped down to 10,000, and I still held. Even if I was at 10,000, I'd still be happy. I'm happy with any profits. That's because this account started with $5,000 worked up, and now we've just been trading. Got a little bit volatile at one point where it went up to 20 to 10,000. I didn't want to sell when I was up at $23,000. I didn't want the tax bill. This is some stocks I'm just gonna hold forever. Once you sell it, that's when you have to pay the capital gains tax. Although I should probably sell it soon in case that 50%. Well, actually that doesn't affect me. Have y'all heard about that tax bill that they're trying to pass? ARM makes oh yeah, I know that company. The microprocessor. They had earnings maybe 1 or 2 earnings ago, I think, and it went up like $100, $200. I can't really pull up the chart right now. If I open up my charts, it's gonna crash the computer because I'm running too many programs right now. But Robinhood works because it's on desktop. At 107. Oh, it dropped down. Was this it? Yeah, February of 2024. So it was last earnings. It went from 70 to 148. I only know that because my friend had like 300 shares, and then he sold covered calls. But that's all I know about the stock. I don't know anything else about it. I just know my friend could have made a bunch of money, but he hedged his position and he didn't make as much as he thought he would. And now it's back down, it looks like, to his original buy price. But no, that's a nice stock to just like play the volatility. It looks like it's a nice earnings trade, which is just a toss-up pretty much. I really liked trading earnings back then. We hit Facebook. I hit on Facebook like 2,000% one time. It's exciting, but it's just not very I'm not good enough to be doing that every earnings. I also lost a lot on some. You win some, you lose some. All right, I'm gonna see if I can sign up for that Topstep account. Forget you need to go to work too? No, I didn't. Yeah, I just work here. This is my work, pretty much. Well, I have my machines. I have a little Shopify business. I don't want to show the numbers on a Shopify, but we have a product being made, and I'm gonna be selling it on Shopify to pretty much like wholesalers. I guess like a wholesaling thing. And I think just for me testing the market, it sold almost $20,000 the first month. And then the profit margin on that after all the testing and everything, it's going to be like 45%. The amount of work it takes on that for 1 month is probably like an hour of work. I'm not even doing the work, so. But I did work on designing the product and just getting manufacturing and testing, certifications and all that, but it's real simple. All right, let's sign up for, I think I'm gonna do the 150 account, why not? I already have some 50K accounts. Topstep X, Y. So we're signing up for the Topstep X account. It's gonna be, if you guys want to use download Topstep, for the guys on TikTok that might have missed it, if you go to the 50K trading combine, if you go to the link in my bio first, actually, go to quicktrades.net, click this first link that says Topstep. It's going to bring you to the website where they have 87% off of the 50K combine. It brings you to their website. You select 50K combine, you select Topstep X, and it comes out to $19 a month after you use coupon code TopstepX. Go to promo code right here, type in TopstepX, press apply, and then go ahead and check out. Which is what I'm gonna do, but not on the 50K account, which is good. I'll buy a 50 and a 150, why not? Complete purchase. Should we enter SPY puts here? We're still just consolidating. If you look at the charts, we haven't broke above or below any of this, so we're just trading within this range. And this is on NQ, which sort of correlates with SPY and the ES, but I'm not looking at those charts. I only look at NQ. I used to look at all the other ones, but it just gave me a headache and gave me pimples. I'm trying to have nice clear skin. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. All right, start a trading combine. So I bought a 50K account. Let's go ahead and buy the 150 too. I plan to be trading pretty aggressively, so it's nice to have extra backup accounts, right? And what's $100, $200 when I used to trade thousands and thousands on options on the SPX. Topstep X, apply. Abel says trading stresses you out and you break out all the time. Yeah, that's why these traders, they'll have like white hair and stuff, and they're like, how old are you? Like 21. So I only look at one chart. It's good that you're only looking at SPY. So that shows me that you don't really look at too many stocks. But I couldn't imagine being one of those penny stock traders where you have like a scanner pulled up and seeing what's the biggest movers, the biggest gainers, losers, pre-market volume and all that. I wouldn't really want to mess with that. Why does it say there's liquid in my device? Oh crap. It's because I plugged my iPhone into my daughter's tablet. It's supposed to be into the laptop. My phone is like hot. $24 looking like 35. Yeah. I'm 38, but a lot of people say I look a little bit younger than 38, so I'm happy with that. Some people say I look older than 38 too, so I just don't listen to those people. You could trade NQ, Able. I used to trade SPY. I do still do options, but not as aggressively. As far as day trading, just go to Topstep. Use that bio link in mind. I wouldn't recommend this to you unless I actually believed in it myself. But go to a website, link in the bio, quicktrades.net, and click that Topstep link. So it's gonna bring you to this website. I'm sure you might already know this. And then go ahead and select an account. So, oh, actually it shows you how much they are now. So the 50K account is $19. I'll sit here trying to do all the math. The 100K account is $69, and the 150 is $120. If you're just starting out, and honestly, I believe you can make good money with the 50K account. Just trade it like a real account. Pass the combine, pay the fees. My 50K account is sitting at $1,000 already. For the price that you're paying. Look at that return. $19 to $1,000. That's like hitting one of those earnings plays. Look at that. Their downside. Yeah, whoever said SPY puts, yeah, Able. We're breaking down below. Would have been a nice little trade right there. Yeah, puts would always be a little bit more favored because we do have the VWAP and the MA200 down there, just acting as like a little magnet, just pulling it that direction. Crap, my monitor just turned off. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I should have joined you in a short position when you called out puts. So I was leaning a little bit more bearish. Also, we have this indicator called the Magic 8 Ball. He was leaning bearish as well. Every day at 9:30, we're gonna get this guy right here. It's a Magic 8 Ball, and he has his own account right now. We're gonna see if he can get funded. Pay for himself. I paid $10 for that ball. $26 here. Oh, 26 years old, yeah. All right, yeah, it looks like the market's gonna come back down to VWAP right here. It's a nice little sideways day. Looks like Neo had a nice little pump in the morning. Almost hit $6. Dude, does this app have a candlesticks? There we go. They don't have a 1-minute chart. All right, I'm over it. Cheesy, is this NQ? Yes, it is. I should just write it on the chart because there's not enough screen space to show it. Where is the text button? Go to quicktrace.net. What the heck? Okay. NQ 1 minute chart. Is that what you trade to? All right, looks like we're coming back down to the 200 and the VWAP down there. Had this little supply area up top. Yeah, the market's not really moving. We're trading between two little zones and now we're just sort of stuck. Not really much news. Maybe the Fed's talking here in an hour or two might help a little bit. I don't know how important those people are, but maybe it'll do something. We draw our Fibonacci's from this morning's low up to the highs. We did retrace down to this little area. So this is where the 50% retracement is. Nice little bounce zone. It's bouncing again right there. But we are just in between two areas. We have our demand, our supply up there, our demand down here. We had bad reports on Friday for the economy. Yeah, there was something about the Feds buying treasuries or something like that, right? I'm not too well versed on stuff like that. But it looks like we're trying to bail ourselves out. Oh, damn. All right, should we do a magic 8-ball trade right here? Let me switch it to the other account. Magic 8-ball account is sitting at negative $525. Well, if people say yes in the chat, we'll go ahead and trade with this guy right here. If not, we can wait till tomorrow, right at 9:30 again. Not really many rules to it, so we can do whatever we want. What's the 8-ball? So I have this account that I opened on Topstep, and then we're using this magic 8-ball I have on my desk. If you're not on the YouTube stream, you can't see my face cam. But we just shake the ball, ask if we should go long or short, and we go into that trade. This is my indicator. It's called a 8-ball indicator. All right, we're sitting right at some moving averages. All right, magic 8-ball. Should we go long on this trade? Signs point to yes. I'm going long. All right, make sure I'm not on my funded account. Going two contracts long on this trade. This is just an evaluation account that we're going. We're trying to get this magic 8-ball funded so he can make some money and buy a house, you know? Support his family. Look at that. So I'm not really trading my evaluation accounts right now or my funded account because we are just chopping between two little zones. And if I know personally, if I trade this chop, I'm gonna blow my accounts. Oh, he was up about 80 bucks. Didn't take profit. I'm gonna move the stop losses up a little bit. So we're teasing that daily loss limit. Yeah, there is some volume coming in. You can see that volatility kicking up as well. But I'm gonna move the stop losses real tight so we don't get like a big red like fake out coming in. If we go up to $200, I'm gonna move one to break even. just to take the risk out of the trade. All right, we're up $200 on this trade. This is Magic 8 Ball's third trade. I'm just gonna stair step. My stop loss is right behind it. I'm gonna move this one right below the 50 MA. We're up 250. It's gonna take profit on that. All right, I'd call that a successful trade. So 8 Ball is out of the slumps right now. He's only negative 255. He's not gonna have a bad day. Probably take him fishing with me later. Looks like the wind died down outside, so I can take the boat out. Right before your eyes, W8, W trade. That's all this Magic 8 Ball right here. And he could have just kept holding. The stop loss I had right below the 50 MA right here. But if we come back down and back test it, nah, let's not push our luck. Switch back to the other account. We're up about 170 on it. So that's why we take profit early, guys. So just come back and just reverse it on you really quick. This is a choppy day. If that was me, I would need to sell my family to pay it off. Discipline, yeah. I wouldn't, like if we would have just taken profit at break even, I would consider that a good trade as far as like the risk management position was. Because I kept moving to stop losses and break even was like right around here where we're pointing. It still would have been a good trade because you had that potential for the upside without any risk, because you would have just got out break even. So I do like that. I do like going into trades. It goes your direction and then you just take all the risk off of it by just going to the break even stop loss. Look at that fake out. This choppy day. I bet if we go to a 5-minute chart, some sort of engulfing candles. Yeah. So they tried to do a bullish engulfing and it didn't quite do it. It looks like this guy might end up as some sort of doji or something. It's just choppy. I ain't trying to analyze candles on a movement like this. Look at that. There are some buyers. So if you see a candle like this, you had a large green candle, you had a large red one, but it got bought up quickly. Set a buy limit pretty much right here. I'm just talking in hindsight. But a little buy limit right there after we had this large push and then it just got rejected. Because that's a nice wick. It wicked down and then it got bought up instantly within a minute. As if you're scalping. Used one lot. No, that was 2 contracts. It made like $300 in that trade, right? Yeah, we were down negative 525. Now we're only down 255. I call that a win. Yeah, the fair value gap. That's what it wicks down to. I believe ICT calls it the FVG or something. I've never like had a name for it. It's just after you look at the screen so long, you just know that's what the market's going to do on a choppy day like this. And then if you want to get into like a scalp, you scalp that little wick to the downside of this previous candle. Got any tips for you? You could join the Discord if you're not in already. Go ahead and go to the link in my bio. It's a free Discord. And I'll announce when I'm going live and all that. NFT Taser goes, he blew a 6th evaluation today after being 800 away from passing. I feel like giving the ground a belly flop from my roof. Oh my goodness. I could say something to laugh at, but I think he meant that as a joke. Are we using Topstep X? Okay, we're still just trading within that range of the 82s up to the 110s, 120s. About a 30-40 point range on NQ. I think earnings are over with too, right? Apple reported earnings. They're usually the last to report, so I guess ARM is reporting. Did Nvidia report? Maybe it's a AMD Nvidia week. Okay, so we have a new account. So I have 5 trading accounts now. I usually just stay 1 or 2. And it looks like a lot of people are opening up new accounts. Topstep, yeah. Good stuff. So we're coming back down to this little support zone or demand zone. All the moving averages are like right next to each other. So we got the 9, we got the 50, we got the, man, there's so many, I forgot what color is what. We got the 21, which is the yellow one. We got the green one, it's the 9. Got the 200, and we got VWAP. And they're all just chilling. It's tough. You want to have a day where the 9 EMA is just like trending upwards or trending down, and at least you can get in some decent moves. Man, YouTube is loving me. I like it. I should have did YouTube from the beginning, not TikTok. That's good. I'll make some recap videos and maybe a couple other things. Magic 8 ball videos. What's wrong with TikTok? No, there's nothing wrong with TikTok. It's just, I think if it gets banned, everyone's just gonna move over to YouTube and Instagram. Even Facebook. I see people watching Facebook Reels all the time. It's all the same stuff. Oh, after 1K. Oh, I don't really care for the monetization on YouTube and all that. I think on YouTube we're at like 4,000, 4,100. Not too bad. That happened pretty quickly. But I'm just going to make content. I'm really just going to make content for my son to watch when he gets older. So if I just make content that will help him when he's older, then I'm sure other people might like it too. Market looks good. We should have did another Magic 8 ball trade. So we're consolidating, but we're getting a little bit tighter. That's why why you start seeing like these wedges forming. Just a consolidation pattern. It gets tighter and tighter. We're making a little bit of lower highs. Some sort of wedge forming as we're just trading between moving averages. What's the difference between trading futures and options? There's so much more benefit to trading futures. With options, I used to buy and sell calls all the time, and I'm in a couple positions right now that it's more longer term. Futures, you can trade more like, you know how you're doing like the ODTE SPY contracts? Futures is the same as that, except it doesn't have that decay in the contract value. Like if you're trading SPY right now, you're getting chopped up and the contracts are just losing value. The people making the money are the ones selling the contracts to y'all. Futures is not the same as that. You can do the same thing, but there's less, number one, I think there's like less tax implications. So what is it called? I'd have to look back into it. I just know you save money on taxes when it comes to futures. And then you don't have like that PDT, like to trade options like aggressively, you have to have like 25,000 to like get out of that PDT rule. Futures, you don't. You can have like $1,000 to $2,000, or you can just trade Topstep and just trade as many trades as you want. If you want like 600-700 trades in a day, you can. So there's also more benefits. So what was it? No time decay. There's no like, I think there's less fees or something. Tax implications are better. And then trade as much as you want. No PDT. Does that help? I'm sure there's more. So go ahead and take a look at it. I actually started trading futures before options. I traded the options on futures because I had a large account with Tastyworks. I was like, They kept asking me if I wanted to do futures. Like they would call me on the phone, like, hey, you have a good amount of money. Do you want to activate futures? And they gave me a 6x margin. So I had like $1 million I could play with. And that was really dumb for me to say yes to that. But you live and learn. I had 1.35 million at one point. That was dangerous. So I also don't recommend doing margin. Yeah. We should have did that magic 8-ball trade, right? See, I would have asked, should we go long? It says, my reply is no. Okay. 8-ball needs to do a little more research, I guess. What happens if it said short? I would have went short on the trade. But it has like when I go into a position, like if I go to sell one stop, it automatically puts in a stop at $200. So you're only risking $200. Yeah, go ahead and look into a funded account. A funded account is different than futures. As far as futures, I'm used to trading it with my own money. So if you want to go into one NQ contract, it required a little bit of margin, like $5,000-$6,000, but it was actually like $20,000 to actually do one of these futures trades. But as far as like the margin requirements and all that, it only took $5,000 out of my account to do that trade. And you could hold those trades. I would do a futures trade. I held one for like 6 weeks one time. It did pretty well. Then I held one for like 1 week and it did really bad. So as far as using a prop firm, that's what everyone's doing. And it's like the big rage right now in the community. And it's for good reason, because you're using their money. It only costs like $50. If you're a good trader, you can get funded and then you can make a lot more money using their money. So as far as risk, you're only risking like $200. And I've seen people make 50,000. We had a trader in our group. My ex-trader made $60,000 in like 1 week. And then another member in the group made, I think, what did Dan make? He made like $140,000 in like 2 days. It's insane. And that's with like a $200 investment. Pretty wild. Appreciate you. Yeah, thanks for pressing the like button. I can see the little hearts coming in on this little streaming software. Yep, I saw it. All right, we're coming back down to the 50 MA. Looks like it wants to bounce to the upside from here, but Still within these chop zones. So it's just a toss-up. Okay, it doesn't look like the market's gonna do much. I know it's gonna do something right when I sign off. I think this is a good stream for today. Hopefully you guys learned one new thing today. I didn't want to waste anyone's time. But we're gonna be back live Wednesday, right at market open, or maybe within 15 minutes of market open. Just depends. I have to drop off my kid at school and do all that morning stuff first. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It looks like the wind died down, so I'm gonna go jump on the boat. If you guys missed that Topstep deal, go ahead and go to my website, quicktrades.net. Go ahead and click Topstep right here. Yeah, appreciate y'all's time too. It's not just my time, it's your time. And go ahead and click an account. I do recommend the 50K account because it's a good deal at $19. I'm selecting 50K right here. You can enter the promo code, type in TopstepX. It brings it from $49 down to only $19. It's a great deal, and I've never seen like this much opportunity in this space. Like the only other time you can make $20 turn into like $1,000, $2,000 was during like the AMC GameStop run, and this is another chance right here. As long as you can prove to them that you're a good trader, you can make money. And just be patient and take it slow and treat it like an actual account, because just because it's $19, it doesn't mean you just go ahead and go all in and blow it and all that. You can treat it pretty good. I should do this challenge to where, no, that's for a different video, where you start from zero, like maybe do some DoorDashes, Ubers, get 20 bucks, put it into a Topstep account and grow that. Like what would you do if you had nothing? But that's what I would do. If I started with nothing, I would mow some lawns, mow one lawn, buy a Topstep X account for $19, and then just learn and treat that like a real account and see if you can get funded. And then if you get funded, then you go out mow some more lawns, get the money to pay the activation fee, and then just try really hard. You can do it. All right, guys, appreciate it, and I'll see you Wednesday. Thanks.